welcome to my channel. Today's video is an updated version of how I lost 100 pounds. If you are new to my channel, welcome. If you are not new, welcome back. I know I've been gone for a while. I was just enjoying life, but I am back, and I thought I would be back with my story on how I lost 100 pounds. If you are interested, please keep on watching. It's a pretty long story, but I'm gonna try to make it as short as possible. The purpose of this video is not to show off or nothing like that. It's just to give you motivation, to show you that it's possible, to tell you my story. It's not to tell you what to do, but just my experience and how I did it to lose 100 pounds. So, I'm gonna start from the beginning. I was 19 years old and I've never been a small girl. I've never been thin. I always been like a chunky type of girl, but never super overweight. In my teenage years, I started gaining a lot of weight and I just stopped caring about how I looked. I would eat out a lot. I would never exercise. I would never cook, and I was just a couch potato, and I didn't care about anything. I was just blinded. There was a point that I just started feeling really bad, a lot of headaches, no energy. I didn't have desire to do anything, even get dressed, even get ready, and I didn't want to do anything. I didn't want to go out. I was just like in my own little world, and that's when I was gaining a lot of weight quickly. Then my headaches started getting pretty bad. I started feeling really just not healthy. So I went to the doctor and they told me, you know what, you gotta take care of yourself because you're pre-diabetic. And I never liked to go to the doctor because I knew I was gonna hear something about my weight. If I went for a cough, for a fever, it was always my weight. They always had to mention something about my weight, and I hated it. I knew I was overweight. I knew I had to lose weight, and I didn't care, but I just hated hearing it. I always thought, well, there's fatter people than me. Why do I have to lose weight? And no, I was not happy with the way I looked. I hated to see myself in the mirror. I felt less than other girls because other girls were thinner than me, and I was always the bigger friend. But I still didn't do anything to change it. After that doctor's visit, told me I was pre-diabetic. I went back home and I went back to my regular habits. I thought, I'm young, I'm not gonna get diabetes. But I know that in my family, diabetes runs like bad. I thought, well, nobody does anything to change it. They have diabetes and they're still living. I mean, I was just stupid for not doing anything about it. I continued getting headaches. My headaches got worse, dizzy, and I went back a month later and they told me, you're diabetic, you have high cholesterol. They put me on metformin. That day when I heard that, my heart broke. I was upset, I was mad, I was worried, because I thought to myself, why did you let yourself get to this point? Why did you wait until you have to be taking medication to control your diabetes? I was crying, I was upset, and I knew it was no one's fault but mine, because whatever I eat, whatever I feed myself, whatever I do, whichever lifestyle I live, it's on me. No one's forcing me to live the way I live. So that day, I said, you know what, that's it. I'm changing my life. I'm not gonna be diabetic at 19 years old. I'm gonna show first myself and everyone that it's possible to get rid of this, to reverse it. When I've heard that diabetes is something you cannot get rid of, you're always gonna have diabetes. But I was determined. I was not gonna let that put me down. I was not gonna just give up on life. I went home, I threw all the junk away. I just said to my mind, I'm not gonna do this to lose weight. I'm just gonna do this to feel better, to live healthy. And I just wanted to take care of diabetes. I was just determined. I was just tired of being overweight. I was tired of feeling headaches, to feeling bad, feeling like I couldn't even go up the stairs because I would feel like I was dying. That's the point when I just said, that's it, I'm starting right now. I got rid of a lot of the junk that I had in my house, and whatever you have at home, that's what you buy. If you don't buy junk, you're not gonna eat junk. I started like that cold turkey. At first it was really hard for me. I had no idea how to cook healthy food. I just know, you know, the Mexican greasy foods, tacos and tostadas. And the good thing about me is that I lived on my own and I didn't share fridges with anyone, so it was really easy for me. I understand for some people out there that are trying to lose weight and they live with someone and they have to share fridges and they have temptations and this and that. I know it can be really hard, but that's something you have to learn how to control and manage. So I started to eat healthy. I started to eat a lot of veggies, lean meats, chicken, ground turkey, fish, whole grain. I stopped eating white rice, bread, anything that was really high in carbs because I was diabetic and I had to watch for the carbs. I would eat fruits, but I would just kind of like watch out not to eat too much because it's pretty high sugar. I was not working out at first. I was just focused on eating better. I started losing 5 pounds the first week, and then the second week I lost 4, and I was like, wow, I'm losing weight and I'm not taking any diet pills or drinking shakes. Because trust me, in the past I've tried a lot of weight loss tricks and diets and nothing worked. I will lose like 30 pounds, but I gain it right back once I was done with that diet. I said, you know what, this is gonna be a lifestyle change. I'm not gonna see this as a diet. Diets are temporary, and I was determined to change my life for good. I started eating better, I started losing weight, I started to see results. I was just feeling really good, really happy. Then I discovered counting calories, and I started getting calories. I started exercising. I would just go on runs, or at home I would look for YouTube videos, but I didn't join the gym because, like most of you can relate, I was embarrassed. Like, what is a fat girl doing at the gym? She has no idea what she's doing. It was just embarrassed, but it's a big no. Don't be afraid of the gym. Don't be discouraged. Don't be intimidated by the gym. But it is possible to lose weight working out at home, because I did it. Anyways, I'm getting off track here. This point of my weight loss journey I am not proud of, but I'm here to tell you the truth of how I lost the weight. When I started to discover counting calories, I became obsessed. I didn't want to go out eat anywhere because I didn't know how many calories something had. I just fell into this really bad relationship with food. I don't want to call it an eating disorder, but it was kind of like an eating disorder, and then I went through binge eating. Binge eating happens when you undereat, when you restrict yourself so much that once you have a little bit of something you've been craving, you go crazy and eat until your stomach feels sick, and then the next day you feel guilty, and it's a cycle. If you want to hear more about my story on binge eating and undereating, I do have a video up. I'm gonna add the link here. Please go watch it. It's something that happened to me and I had to overcome myself. So I did notice I was obviously losing weight, but it was a very unhealthy way. I caught myself. I realized I was doing bad. It was not healthy. I started to rebuild that. I started to reverse diet, and I started to discover if it fits your macros, which is a little bit different about counting calories and counting macros. I will make a video explaining about macros, but I did count macros, and it's something that I believe it works because I learned a lot about food, portions, protein, fats, carbs, and it helped me a lot throughout my weight loss. I did that for a while, and I was just trying to not be obsessed with it. I kept on seeing results. I kept on going because I was excited. That's what kept me going, that I was seeing results, and I knew how hard I was working and everything was paying off. Yes, there was hard times. Yes, there was times where I cheated and then I felt so guilty, but right there I had the choice. Either I keep on going, or either I sit here and complain and just go back to my habits and start all over again. What I did different this time than the past when I would diet is I would just keep on going. I would say, you know what, I messed up, I'm a human, I'm gonna keep on going. And I had to push myself. I had no one to push me. I was just there on my own. My family around me would see me and see my results and be happy for me and congratulate me, but they wouldn't do anything for themselves. And that's what made me sad. But I said, you know what, I'm gonna keep on going because I'm doing this for me. After I lost around 60-70 pounds, I went back to the doctor and he told me, you no longer are considered diabetic. You can stop taking metformin. Metformin is the pills to control diabetes and sugars. You have to stop drinking the cholesterol pills, and that was just the happiest day of my life. Right there I could have said, you know what, I'm better, I don't have diabetes, I'm just gonna go back to my old habits. But no, at that point I was already in love with my lifestyle. I learned a lot of recipes. I started cooking with protein. I discovered protein. I discovered that you could bake. I have such a big sweet tooth that I became like a chef. If you go to my Instagram, I would post a lot of recipes on like protein cakes, protein muffins, protein pancakes. But that, I had no desire to go out and cheat and go binge on sweets, because stevia became my best friend because that wouldn't affect my sugar levels. I just became super obsessed with my lifestyle. I love it until now. I cook the same, I eat the same, and I've been maintaining my weight for about 5 years. I'm just really happy. After I reached my 100 pounds lost, I started weightlifting, and that's when I joined the gym, which I hope I would have started earlier to lift weights, but I was those type of girls, ignorant girls, thinking, oh, if I lift weights, I'm gonna look manly and buff and stuff like that. But that is not true, guys. I discovered that with time. I did gain around 5 pounds, but I believe it's muscle. I did gain muscle mass. Right now, I'm just living the happiest life. I love my lifestyle. I never saw this as dieting. So my battery died and I had to stop it. There's a lot of questions that you guys have asked about my loose skin, and I do want to make a video separate on that, because of course I do have loose skin. I mean, my body was pretty stretched out. I started at 231 pounds. Right now I'm around 130. So yes, I do have loose skin, and I feel that because I lost the weight naturally with no weight loss pills, it's not as bad, but I do have it and it's noticeable. So basically, my biggest tips, or the tips that I can give you if you're trying to lose weight, if you're trying to make a lifestyle change, is first, don't give up. There's gonna be times where you're gonna cheat and you're gonna feel like you don't want to work out and you want to quit. But what I did different this time is that I didn't quit. I kept on going no matter what. There was probably a week where I wasn't doing so great, I didn't work out, but I snapped out of it and I thought to myself, I went so far for me to quit now? No. I had to get up and motivate myself and push myself and do it. No questions asked, just do it. Second, you have to be determined. You have to be determined to change, to do it for yourself. Love yourself enough to make the best version of yourself. Remember, your body can't stand almost anything. It's your mind who you have to convince, which goes to the following. Do not diet. Diets do not work. They are temporary. As soon as you stop that diet, whatever diet you're doing, you're gonna go back to your old habits and you're gonna gain back the weight, and even worse, because it has happened to me. You have to make a lifestyle change and see it as a lifestyle change, and this is the way you live now. You have to create healthy habits. You have to fall in love with the way you live, and it's gonna happen. I promise you it's gonna happen. Even now, I get surprised. I can't believe it sometimes. I'm like, did I really lose 100 pounds? It's crazy. Just make yourself proud. Try and always achieve a goal. Set small goals. Don't think, oh my god, I want to lose 150 pounds. No. Say, you know what, I want to lose 10 pounds in a month. Bam, you reach it, another goal. And that's how small goals are going to become a very big goal, and when you least expect it, you're gonna realize what you have accomplished and you're gonna be super proud. But if you don't start now, you're never gonna do it. Just think about it. If you start in a year, you can look back in that year and say, I could have been done right now. I could have been where I want to be. Just don't think about it. It's okay to not be perfect. Nothing's gonna be perfect, I can promise you that. I'm not a personal trainer, I'm not a nutritionist, but I did it on my own, and I believe you can too. I know you've heard this before, but if I did it, you can do it, and it's the truth. I'm just like excited to help you guys. This video, I hope it was informative, and I hope I try to make it really short, but it's a really long story that if I sit here, I'm gonna probably make this video like 5 hours long. If you have any more questions or something I forgot, please let me know and I will try to answer. Something else that motivated me was that I created a fitness Instagram, and I would post everything I would eat. I'm glad I did that because I look back and then I would look at things I would eat. It's just kind of like you're documenting your story. Just remember, you're doing this for you, for your health, to feel better. Now it's up to the people around you if they want to follow your steps. Everyone is looking out for their own lives. Of course, I care about my family, and they are diabetic and they see what I've done with my life, so I hope someday they get that little fire in them like I did. And I'm just here to help anyone. I'm not here to brag. Like I said, I'm not like that. I'm just a very sincere girl, and anything you need, I'm here. Please follow me on Instagram. I'll post all the links here, and let's support each other. And I'm here if you need motivation. Sometimes it's hard for me to get back to you guys, but I do read your messages, and just don't give up. Drink a lot of water, quit the soda, the candy, all that junk. It's not worth it. Create healthy habits and it's gonna be much easier. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'm so glad you guys clicked it and watched it, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Please stay posted, turn on the post notifications because I post randomly, and if you don't click on it, you're gonna miss my videos. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys have an amazing week. Make yourself proud, and until next time.